Hello, gorgeous, and welcome back to your midweek mic drop. Y'all, I cannot hold you. I am fired up about the last 31 days of this year. And if you caught Backstage's video or the podcast from yesterday, you're going to know this is not because I'm trying to fast track the year or rush through December. I honestly just had this awakening that there's no need to wait. Like we spend year after year saying, oh, next month, next week, next year, and nothing changes. So nothing changes. And over the weekend, I was just like, enough. Enough. I am leading my community in a different direction this year. We're starting early. I know a lot of people are letting off the gas. There are so many of you that are mourning or grieving. And the biggest thing that you did this year was survive. And sis, I see you. But for those of you inside the collective that have been kicked back with your feet up all year long, get to work. If you want to go to a new level in 2026, there is no need to wait till January to get started. So if you're on that train, grab a pen, tag a friend, because in this video, I'm going to give you 3 things that I would do before 12/31 to make sure I am ready when the ball drops, okay? Let's go, let's go. The first thing that I would do is take an honest assessment of the year and how it went. We are so scared to be honest with ourselves. We're like, everything's fine, and it's a total dumpster fire. So let's just be real. Like, think about your relationships and your family. Think about your career and your finances, your physical health, your emotional health. How are you doing? Are you always irritable? Are you always anxious? Are you constantly on the defense and looking for some sort of counter? Like, do you need help, sis? And it's so important to recognize when we need help and be humble and willing enough to accept it, because you don't have to drown alone. If you need help, say coach down in the comments. I've got so many ways for you to work with me. Let's hop on a call and strategize where you best fit in the collective, okay? Cool. So we're taking that assessment of how the year went. And then secondly, I'm asking you to do something really vulnerable and decide what you want. Like, as I was mapping out my vision board for 2026, judge your mama, I realized that I had stuff on my board in 2025 that it just didn't light me up anymore. I had stuff on there that looks good on paper. It just is not for me. It's not what I truly desire. It's what people would think that I want. And I thought about how many people are walking around chasing goals that they don't even want. It's what someone else wants for them. It's what they wanted 10 years ago, but they haven't stopped in the mirror long enough to realize that you're not even the same person. In fact, if you actually stop to look in the mirror, would you recognize your own face? What do you want? And I want you to do this without shame, without a mask. I want you to be bluntly honest with yourself, whatever that looks like. And again, if you need accountability in that, if you need a soft space to land, say, coach, let's get on a call and let's make it happen. Now, we've sorted out the year. We've looked at what we really want. The third thing that I would do is commit to one micro action, one micro habit that I was willing to do every single day to move the needle forward toward that person that I want to be. I'm not asking you to do anything wild, like change your diet, but I'm talking about maybe drinking a little more water every day, taking a few more steps every day, reading your devotional. Like, it doesn't have to be huge. Every single day, except for one, for 64 days, I have practiced Spanish. A micro habit, 15, 20 minutes a day, sometimes more. But reality is, years ago, heck, this year, it was something that I said, I don't have time for this. I can't fit it in. I'm not going to understand. It's not going to. And I decided it was time to stop making excuses and it was time to start taking action. And at the end of this year, if I keep it up, I'll have 90 days under my belt, 90 days of action instead of 90 days of excuses. Have I been perfect? Heck no. Have I mispronounced some words and sounded like a confident toddler? Of course. But the reality is, some progress, imperfect progress, is better than no progress at all. So if you want a better version of yourself in 2026, we start right now. Truly, let this be the last year that you tolerated less than you deserve. Get out of your own way and let's make it happen in the new year. I'm going to drop a link where you can see the easiest ways to work with me. I've got pocket coaching, I've got one-on-one calls, I've got backstage. There are so many ways to get plugged in. There are absolutely no excuses. I love you. I cannot wait to see you, and I cannot wait to see that transformation. Talk soon, y'all. Bye.